Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Quest Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Again, it's your host, Mason, otherwise known as Mace Chill, and your co-host.
Me, Wyatt Ross, also known as Plague 987.
We really gotta talk about that before. Of all the things we do before we start, we really gotta talk about how we're gonna do our intro.
Of all the things before we start, we never prepare.
Exactly. That's the
You're
type of
like,
humor we
hey,
bring.
let's jump on, and I'm like, all right. These are the things you need to expect with me, Mason.
Wyatt's currently mad at me because
Because you lied to me for 4 entire years.
Okay, so he's mad because for
You
about
lied to me.
for
Plain
40
and simply, you lied to
okay
me.
for
And
four
sustained a lie for.
for 4 years I told a joke that was previously told on Game Grumps like a while ago, and so I told it.
But he framed it as if
No,
he
Wyatt, let me say it.
made the joke
I told
himself.
Wyatt, only I said that I had the experience where it was actually Danny's experience. It was at the KFC with the ghetto girl and the ghetto women. And so I told Wyatt a while ago that it was me. And his friend, by the way, full knowing that it was not my joke, we both laughed about we all laughed about it, but me and him laughed at Wyatt's expense because he thought it was my joke. And I had
And when
never.
I laugh at the expense of your pain, don't
Yes.
expect any different.
Why you always laugh at the expense of my pain. But
But now I have reason you shouldn't have given.
and then after doing that, I forgot all about it. Every once in a while, Wyatt would bring it back up, and we'd laugh about it. Me still knowing that it wasn't my joke, but we laughed and laughed and laughed about it. And then eventually, Wyatt started watching Game Grumps, and he heard the joke, and then he called me telling me I'm very displeased with you. So yeah, and so now he's.
I
looking back.
texted you a purposefully very ominous message.
It was.
You've displeased me.
I've displeased you. Okay, now we're gonna go to but now we're all about the games. Now we're gonna go to. If you hear sounds in the background, that's my dad doing stuff, making coffee.
Don't tell him that.
I mean, what are they gonna do?
You'll put your father in danger. Your father's actually a cool guy.
I'd like to see him try.
Your father do something about an intruder?
Not you, Dad. This is a really good mic. It picked that up all the way from across the room.
It honestly sounded
I
like
said
just
I'd like
some big roommate of yours.
I'd like to see them try to take you, Dad. We're gonna upgrade this. I know I have the heat on. And I left the light on.
Because you're
My dad's
bad roommate.
Yeah, bad roommate. I used to be my dad's roommate for realsies. Back when I lived in Florida. The settlement in your home, build it, a new home. Viking for hire, to serve the light. This is Raventhorpe. Wait a minute, but I know I can go somewhere else. Or do I have to complete, okay, so I have to complete all of these. So, a new home. Reach settlement level 2. Okay. How am I supposed to, do that? Alright, Wyatt. Well, I guess today we're just gonna be trying to reach settlement level 2.
Oh, that sounds awfully boring.
But we're gonna make sure it's not boring with exciting conversation.
That's kind of the reason why I never really got into
Good day.
I never really got into Assassin's Creed.
All RPGs
Because
are
I
like
heard
that.
it was like one. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
The Alliance map.
I'm saying Assassin's Creed in general. It's the reason. One of the reasons why I didn't really get into it is because it was one part grinding to one part like actual fun and engaging gameplay.
I like the grind. It makes me feel like or do I just go there?
The only time I would be willing to grind in a video game
have
is when it's
changed my mind.
an RPG that's particularly like got my interest.
Well,
should go.
to me, that is Assassin's Creed. It's got my interest. I mean, look at this. I would spend so much time in this world. Like, this is awesome. And I would if I wasn't playing it on a channel. I'm Trying to find. I guess we'll try to build up the bureau. I think we have enough things to build up the Assassin's Creed bureau, the Hidden Ones bureau.
It sounds like the most boring thing I've ever heard. The Assassin's Creed Bureau.
Well, it's the honestly the Hidden One bureau has been around since the first Assassin's Creed game. The bureau
It sounds like super boring.
Everything sounds super boring when you
It's
say
like,
it like
instead
that.
of saying FBI, you say Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Which is what they
FBI is like punchy. I know, but but when the
I must take my
how do you
leave.
say?
So long.
I can't believe
See
I've
you
forgotten
later,
this word.
Hayford.
The acronym.
And what can I do for
The
you
acronym
on this
is so
fine
much
day?
more punchy and it's like well known, and it just has some connotations to it. Whereas Federal Bureau of Investigation sounds like 90% of them are just filing away taxes.
Okay, well, how about this? We're gonna attack a monastery. We're gonna attack Melbourne.
It's pretty sacrilegious of you.
Wyatt, please. I said we wouldn't bring this up again.
I'm only calling it as it is, Mason.
It's a fake monastery. Well, it's a real
Although
monastery.
you've done many things that are sacrilegious, such as
Oh,
lie. Let's go, Mason.
I hate you. Oh man. What do you want me to do?
Chop off your toe.
Jeez.
The ah,
Okay, it's on pause now.
the only thing that would make me feel better after the treachery you've pulled on me is ritualistic finger removal of yourself.
That sounds pretty sacrilegious.
No, because I'm not a god. I'm willingly admitting that.
Wait, but
I'm not doing it in the name of any sort of religion. I'm
you're
just
doing it in the name of you.
Yes.
In the name of the Wyatt religion.
Not a religion. You gotta take the religion out of that.
Oh, Wyatt's trying to take religion out.
Of what, exactly?
I don't know. A finger will come in the mail.
It has to be your finger. Not just a finger. Because I know you have a rich stock of fingers in the freezer.
Oh, in my freezer. You don't keep your fingers in your freezer. You keep them in a cooler. You don't want them next to your giblets.
Yes, but a freezer would preserve them longer.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing though. I mean, you don't want to eat you don't want fingers next to your finger
Better bring
food.
the crew.
That's why you keep your finger food in the fridge, not the freezer.
Well, hold on, because I'm shouting my raid horn. You ready to see this raid, Wyatt? You see those people? They jumping over? This is exciting.
Not really.
This isn't exciting? A raid on a monastery? A Viking raid on a monastery. Isn't it exciting enough for you?
Well, Assassin's Creed always finds a way to make it boring, so yes.
I don't know why you have... by the way, this is a person...
I
You're
don't know
person
why I had
who has never played Assassin's Creed. He has
I don't know
no...
why I had such a bias. No, I can't say I have never done it, because I actually have sampled a lot of
Oh, yeah.
Assassin's Creed gameplay. Yeah.
I don't know
And I've
why
watched a few
he
other
has
like
such
playthroughs of it.
animosity towards that. Like, I know people who don't like Assassin's Creed, like, who don't play Assassin's Creed. But why is the only one I know who doesn't play it and hates it? At the same time. Raw materials. See? Are we? What are? Who are these? Oh, these are Vikings. Are these?
Vikings.
I don't know.
Yes, they are.
They were
But
just.
it looked like the Vikings were fully armed and only
just-
trapped by wooden doors.
Exactly.
Or,
They
wooden
just.
wicker doors.
Yeah, these guys just kept their Vikings in a. Why am I on fire?
Guys, man, you just absolutely decimated that dude. That's
Yeah,
why you're on fire.
I moved so fast that I moved so fast I caught on fire. Was that the end of the raid?
Possibly.
Well, we did get well. All right, we'll see you guys. Come on, guys, let's run. Let's leave this place so they can regain wealth, so we can take it back. And they're burning it. They're burning it to the ground. I'm sorry, Lord. Ooh, what's this?
Aye. Oh.
Wyatt would only be happy if we started playing Farming Simulator.
Nah, because I know Farming Simulator is inherently boring, unless you're listening to some sort of podcast or something. It's more of like in the genre of just something to do with your hands while you're entertained by other stuff.
Why'd you? No, Wyatt.
And even this
It's
can
okay.
provide
It's
some
your...
catharsis with a meager reward at the end of a long and arduous crap.
Yes, after a long and arduous crap, you get off the toilet and you play some Farming Simulator.
I
myself.
somehow got my truck stuck in a way that doesn't make sense.
See, here's the thing, folks. I don't know whether he's talking about Farming Simulator or real life at that point. Wyatt's a bit of a farmer.
I'm not. Well, in Farming Simulator, yes, but not in real life. Just because I live out near the woods does not mean I'm a farmer.
You mean just because you live out near the woods, you have, or had, I think you got rid of them, but you had horses in a, you owned 2 horses, 2 horses and a donkey. It doesn't mean that you're a farmer. It just heavily implies it.
I owned the 2 horses and the donkey, and you were absolutely enamored by them.
I loved them, and I also like farms.
Okay, you're skating on a really thin line here.
No, really thin line. Yeah, the Farmers Bureau are unhappy with me.
The Farmers Bureau of Intelligence. It's a very small bureau.
Yeah. And they all...
I shouldn't say that.
They all date on Farmers Only.
There's weird, like, idea that farmers are not smart. But they have to have everything down to an absolute science.
No one believes that farmers aren't smart. It's rednecks that they don't believe are smart.
Oh, you'd be surprised by some of the people who actually have some power that think that farmers are just getting into a tractor and driving around.
Well, you would definitely know.
I would. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. So,
Well, there's the Ely Monastery, the one we got yesterday. Well, now we're gonna raid it. Oh gosh. So.
You're gonna raid it again?
Yeah. Eivor always scares the absolute crap out of me because in other games, no matter what, the assassin has a signature dive into the wherever they're going. In this game, Eivor just base jumps. He's just like, jump, and Superman lands into whatever he goes into.
Superman. Like, I'm jumping. I jumped.
Boom. Look at all these crosses. How many people... Never mind, I was going to make a car accident joke, but that sounds like it would be in bad taste.
I was going to make a car accident joke, but they usually have a tendency to crash and burn.
Oh, and that... Oh, Wyatt said it. I did not, guys. If you wish to show your displeasure, do not dislike the video. Just comment Wyatt is a douche.
And if you'd like to comment your displeasure on how evil Mason is for lying for so long,
really?
comment that you will never, ever, ever subscribe to Mason.
I don't think anyone really cares about
Thank
that.
you.
Wyatt, look at the... Wait, look at this. Do you see that guy?
Kind of.
Yeah, okay, watch this. Okay. Oh God! There it is. It bounced off his helmet. The helmet acted like a real helmet.
Oh, I wonder why the helmet is made out of the helmet.
Come on, come on, come on. And stab. But his helmet didn't protect him from that. Alright. And now it's time to signal for a raid! Oh, great. Stop blowing your horn, dude. They're coming. And that is not a euphemism for everything. Oh, I can stop. Oh, I just
I
stopped.
wasn't saying it was a euphemism. But you made it. You brought up the idea that it was a
No, I'm just
euphemism.
making
Now
sure
everyone's
no
gonna
one.
think it's a
I'm
euphemism.
making sure no one can even know that. Why?
Well, now they know it's a euphemism.
Why must we fight?
Because it's funny.
Who was I talking? Oh, I was in during one of my jobs in Domino's. There's this one girl, and every time a customer came in, we'd always fight, and people would be like, "Are you guys married?" Or like, because like what would happen is I'd be helping the customers like, "Oh, I'll take you, sir," and I'd be like, "Asada," that was her name. Like, "Asada, can you grab me that?" And she'd be like, "Hey, I'm making the food. Why don't you grab it?" It's like, "I'm dealing with the customer." And it's like, "Well, okay. Well, then I guess we're both doing something." And I'm like, "Asada, can you just not today? Can you not today?" And people would be like, "Are you guys like dating or?" it's like, no. She just,
Are you guys in a relationship right now?
I was like,
or,
no.
is he,
It's like, no. She's just being difficult. Okay, we got supplies. We got all the supplies we need. Let's leave and not burn anything. I'm looking at you, Sigmund.
Sigmund. Sigmund, I'm looking at you.
Do not burn. And they've already started burning. I already see things on fire.
Yuck.
This is what happens when you trouble with Vikings. Just don't kill that monk and we'll be fine.
No, Monk's dead, isn't he?
That monk, not yet, he ran. But I am killing the yield. Do you know what the word yield, man? Oh! That
You just
was-
execute somebody? I wasn't looking.
Yeah. No wonder you weren't looking.
Evil Viking.
And
But Gaelic literature often had Vikings as this pervasive evil force.
well, I am not a pervasive evil force. I just poisoned myself.
You're not a pervasive evil. You're right. You're not a pervasive evil force. You're an idiotic evil force.
Thank you. Hey, wait a minute. I think you're assaulting me. Was that the? Oh!
You're right. I'm not assaulting you.
Oh! I just realized that, Wyatt. I meant to. We attacked the wrong monastery.
Only to prove my point.
I meant to attack. What is this called? Lincolnshire's Abbey. Medeshamstead Abbey. We attacked the Isle of Eden. Crap. Well, you know what? There's our ending for the video. So yeah, thank you for joining us today. Tomorrow, we will get the correct Abbey. Till then, I've been your host, Mason. And that's been
your co-host, Wyatt.
All right, see ya.
Otherwise known as Plague 987.
Okay, now see ya. Well, that was a good video, right? I hope so. Anyway, if you liked it, well, then you know what they say. Like, comment, and subscribe. Click on any one of the cards on the screen to either subscribe or, if you've already done that, click on to see another video. I'm pretty sure in that little eye circle, don't exactly know what it's called, you'll find more videos, probably a playlist of sorts. And until next time, I've been your host. Chill out.